Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I'm Rachel, proud creator and founder of Siopa Seize Your Passion. And I'm live from our Facebook group every Friday afternoon, usually around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, sharing with you guys some inspirational and hopefully empowering thoughts, lessons of growth, and ways to think about your life in a different way, in a way that helps you realize all of your dreams and become your best self, in a way that helps you do more of what you love and be more of who you love, which is everything that Siopa Seize Your Passion is all about. So this week, what I want to talk about is changes. And really how to create change and thinking about creating change in our lives in a slightly different way, perhaps, than you usually think about it. So there's this quote by Jim Rohn, who is one of the four founding fathers, if you will, of personal development and personal growth. A lot of great quotes by him, but this is one that I really like, and it's obviously relevant for today's topic. Jim Rohn says that your life doesn't change by chance. Sorry, I just ruined it. Scratch that. Let's rewind. Jim Rohn says, your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change, right? And that's so true, right? Here's the thing, though, about changing and creating change and changing our lives for the better, right? In the pursuit of realizing all of our dreams and becoming our best self, doing more of what we love and being more of who we love. You can't change what you don't understand. It's that simple, right? And you can't understand what you're not aware of. You can't understand what you don't even see, right? And we all have blind spots, right? Think about this. We all have areas of our lives and things about ourselves and our situations that we're not aware of, that we're not seeing from another perspective. Right? And the reason we all have blind spots is because, we have fears about change. We're resistant to change. That's our natural inclination as human beings, right? Change is scary. Change is unsure and not comfortable and unsafe, right? So we naturally resist any change. And because that's a natural sort of instinctive process in us, it creates these blind spots where we don't even see, so that we're not even aware of things that we maybe want to change or need to change in order to create that better life for ourselves, right? And we cannot change what we don't understand, and we cannot understand what we're not aware of, what we don't see. Sometimes we even refuse to see it, right? Some of our blind spots are, they're so manipulative in how they operate that not only can we not see them, but we literally refuse to see them, even when someone's trying to shine them in our faces, right? We just refuse to see these blind spots. So, it all comes down to self-awareness, personal accountability, emotional intelligence, and radical honesty with yourself and about yourself. Right? In order to become aware of the things that you need to understand in order to then make those changes. And change is hard. Change is scary, right? That's why we create those blind spots for ourselves. But when you think about the massive life-transforming changes, that's when they become scary. But if you look at the behaviors, the small everyday patterns and habits that you have in your life, and you focus on just changing even just one of those small behaviors or habits or patterns that is part of your life, when you do that consistently and persistently, and you focus your attention and your awareness and your understanding into that, those small changes consistently and persistently with intention and focus over time, that is what leads to those life transforming, epic, massive changes of your life, of creating that change for a better life, of becoming your best self, of realizing all of your dreams, of getting to a place where you're actually doing more of what you love and being more of who you love, right? And so it's focusing on the small changes, the small patterns, behaviors, and habits that we do every day, consistently, with intention, persistently. And sometimes that even means that it's changing something, it's a difference of degree and not of kind. So in other words, maybe you're doing something that you think doesn't need to be changed, but maybe you're not doing it on a deep enough level, or maybe it's time to take it to the next level, or maybe it's time to put more intention and focus on that habit or behavior, right? Sometimes it's just a difference of degree and not of kind. And that can make the biggest difference in the world, just like those small changes accumulate and compound over time to create those life changes and those massive epic changes of creating a better life for yourself, right? A better you, a life that's full of passion and purpose and meaning and fulfillment, which is, again, everything Seize Your Passion and Siopa is about. That's what we all want. That's why we're here, right? So, and all of that is hard, change is hard because it's scary, because we have these blind spots, because we're resistant to getting out of our comfort zone and the unknown, and what if it doesn't work out, or what if I'm not good enough, or all those self-limiting beliefs that we all put on ourselves and rationalize to create those blind spots so that we don't become aware and that we don't understand, and therefore we cannot make those changes. But if we are mindful of that, if we tap into the intention of how the small changes cumulatively make massive changes, how sometimes it's just a difference of degree and not of kind, how if we learn to become more self-aware, more radically honest with ourselves, more compassionate and emotionally intelligent with others so that we can apply it to ourselves, that is how we start to create that change that, again, cumulatively and persistently and intentionally over time is how you create the better life, through that change, not by chance, and at the end of the day, passion always overcomes fear. So I don't care how hard change is, and I don't care how hard it is to become aware of your blind spots, and I don't care how scary it is to make those changes, whether there's the small changes, the bigger changes, or the changes of difference of degree and not of kind. When you tap into your passion, your reason for wanting to create that better life, right? When you tap into your big why, the purpose and meaning and fulfillment that we all want in our life, that is the passion behind it. Passion overcomes fear every single time. Every single time. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about this week. Really the notion of creating a better life does not happen by chance. It happens by change, and being aware of the fact that we cannot change what we don't understand, and we cannot understand what we're not aware of. And we all have blind spots. So let's become more self-aware. Let's become more radically honest with ourselves. Let's become more emotionally intelligent. Let's look at ourselves and apply those principles with intention and focus and persistent, and make those small changes that we all can do, from the smallest everyday habits and patterns and behaviors. One thing every day, better every day, right? Over time, that is how you create that massive transformational change of creating a better life, through change, not through chance. So that is my inspiration for the week, my thoughts for the week. I wish all of you guys a very, very happy holiday weekend. And as always, do more of what you love and be more of who you love. That's what it comes down to. Seize your passion, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.